I went to the most beautiful country on this planet, a photographer's paradise, took over 2,000 photos, edited and posted maybe 10 of them. The rest just sit on a hard drive completely untouched for the past 3 years. While I was there, I took some of the best photos I've ever taken in my entire life. Boarding that plane, I was obviously sad, but at the same time happy or excited to get home and take a look at all the photos that I took while I was on that trip. But instead what happened is the same thing that happens with a lot of photographers, and that was that I dreaded culling and editing that amount of photos. Lately, this has been the same way I've been feeling about editing wedding galleries, editing my portrait sessions, and that's simply because with family stuff going on, shooting client work, creating content and creating videos, I just simply don't have the time to sit down and edit photos. And that's why I've been using a tool called Imagen AI. Now, I happen to partner with Imagen AI for this video, and if you use the link down below to try it out for yourself, you'll get your first 1,500 edits for free, so make sure to go check that out. One of the biggest struggles or the most time-consuming tasks that photographers have to deal with is culling and editing through large galleries. Dealing with inconsistent lighting, making sure colors and tones look very consistent. Make sure you're doing the same masks or the same things to every single photo so they all look the same. So Imagen AI is a great tool to help you within the post-processing process and allow you to get a lot of that time back. It can apply consistent edits across all of your images. It can crop, straighten, it does object removal, it handles subject masking. When it's culling, it can detect if people are blinking, if people have their eyes closed. It can even assist with basic portrait retouching. So before we see what it can do with our Iceland photos, I do want to show you how powerful this tool actually is, and what a better way to do that is with a wedding gallery that I shot. You have duplicates, you have lots of people, you have people blinking, people with their eyes closed. There's also variety in lighting where you're shooting indoors and outdoors. So we're in Imagen AI, and the first thing we're going to do is create an AI profile. An AI profile is essentially going to learn the way you edit photos and try to mimic your style when it comes to automatically editing these photos. Two ways you can create an AI profile. You can feed it 2,000 edited photos that you've edited yourself, and it'll train the AI based off those 2,000 edits. Or you can create your own by just giving it a Lightroom preset that you typically use, and then you can refine those AI profiles over time. There's also Profile Showcase where you can actually go to the store and see profiles from some of your favorite photographers. For the sake of this video, I'm just gonna do the light personal AI profile because I know there's gonna be a lot of people who maybe don't have 2,000 photos they can hand all at once. We're just gonna name this wedding, and then I'm just gonna search for presets. It's automatically going to get the preset library from Lightroom, and I have a lot in my ethereal preset pack. I think I'm gonna choose something like Grace maybe, and then we'll click next. And then we're just gonna do a short little survey here to see how you kind of prefer your photos. More natural, and maybe for this more natural. And tint, I'm just gonna choose neutral. And we're gonna build profile, and we're going to create a new project. We're gonna start with culling our images. Select our Imagen AI Lightroom catalog, that's just what I named it. This is for our wedding of Nicole and Jonathan. And there's over 2,600 photos in here. And we're just gonna click on next. Let's just name it Nicole and Jonathan. Photography type, wedding. We can select our AI profile to look at the edited previews. Personally, we can just do original photos to make it a little bit quicker. And now we have two different types of options of how we want Imagen AI to cull our images. So we have the first option, which I think is personally the best option. It's going to label the photos through keepers, duplicates, standalone, low rated. If you see it red, it's a low rated one. It's something that maybe is blurry, maybe overexposed, maybe just in general not a good shot. We have a grouping criteria. You can get really technical with this. We're gonna select XMP files. We don't need to create a new Lightroom catalog. The other option is cull to an exact number. And this is very simple. You can do an exact number. Let's say you have 2,600 photos and you want exactly 500 photos. It's gonna choose 500 of the best ones. But we're gonna go under keep the best of each group, and we're just gonna click upload. Once that's done, it's gonna send us an email and tell us the photos are ready to review. So now that it has finished culling, we can actually review what it did. It kept 572 photos. Those are all the green ones that it thinks were good. We'll actually take a look at the ones that it said were no good, which are the red ones. And right away, you can kind of tell why these were no good. eyes closed, someone's arm in the way, it's all out of focus, overexposed, their names are also blurry, everything actually in this photo is blurry, also very, very overexposed, absolutely blurry, eyes closed. I think what I was trying to do here was a slow shutter, but I was on kind of an angle because the main photographer was to my left, and just didn't work out. You can see this is a group of 2 photos. This is the one that it said no to, but right here it actually said green to 1, which is obviously a lot more balanced. It's not overexposed. If we look at the good ones, which are the green ones, 570 keepers, very, very good photos here. Sharp in focus. The flat lays are very clean, very sharp. Wow, I actually did a very good job on this wedding. When we're done, let's say we just want to keep just the keepers, right? We can just click edit photos, edit just the green ones, and then we'll click next. And then for this, we're going to select our AI profile, which is wedding style. We can go in here and adjust it, our temperature, our tint, our exposure, clarity, texture. We don't have to do any of this. We gave it our preset for this AI profile, and we're just going to add some extra tools that we could apply to our photos. So for example, we have crop here. We'll also do some straightening to the photo. We will smooth in some skin, which is basically just going to add a subject mask. You can see it right here. We're just going to click on edit, and now we're just going to wait for the edited results. I will say I absolutely hate culling. I tend to spend hours, especially on something like a wedding gallery. And if I can have Imagen AI do it completely for me and save all those hours culling, it's a huge time saver and a huge win for me. Okay, you can see that Imagen AI has finished editing our photos. All we have to do is click on download to review. And now all we're going to do is download the metadata and all the edits to our catalog. We're going to click on download edits. We're already done. And now we're going to click on open Lightroom catalog. So we'll take a look at how good it did. Remember that the preset that I chose for the AI profile is a preset that does have a strong color grade to it. So you can see before, after, before, after. Now I didn't do the best job in terms of preserving the highlights. You can see even in the before, which is this one here, the dress is overexposed. And obviously in the edit, it's going to be overexposed because I didn't tell it to correct for highlights. You can just go in here and drop the highlights. Maybe just play with it a little bit to bring back the overall exposure. Maybe something like this. So if I like this edit right here, select this, click on sync, exposure, highlights and shadows, because that's really all I played with. We'll click synchronize. So now if we go to, let's say this photo here, you can see before, after, the dress was blown out before, now it's a lot more preserved. But let's say you've gone through all the photos and you've made all these little minuscule changes to your highlights, maybe tweak some of the colors. You can actually go back into Imagen AI and click on upload final edits. And it's going to continue to retrain that AI profile. Let's see how good of a job it did with the crop. So you can see that the original photo, they weren't as centered, but then after Imagen AI cropped it, we're actually looking at a photo that looks like this. So this is an amazing tool if you're a wedding photographer who's editing thousands of photos, a portrait photographer who maybe has multiple galleries on the go. Being able to let Imagen AI cull and edit your photos and streamline your process, make you be a little bit more efficient, is amazing. And the fact that it can do subject masking, do basic portrait retouching, straightening, cropping, this saves a lot of time in your workflow. Weddings, portraits, that's really where Imagen AI excels because they have a lot of tools for those specific types of photography. But let's see how it handles those Iceland photos. So we'll go into add a profile. We'll do another light personal AI profile, my ethereal preset pack again. And this time we're going to do Olivia. We're going to click on next. We're going to do this survey again. It's going to build the profile once again, a brand new profile. And we're just going to create a new project. We're just going to edit the Iceland photos. We don't need it to cull the photos. We'll just go to the edit, drop that in there. I don't have a catalog currently set up for these photos, so we'll just drag in the entire folder. We're going to choose the AI profile, which is landscape photography, the one we just made. And then we're going to select our photography type, allow it to crop our photos, straighten our photos. We're just going to keep it crop and straighten. That's really the only thing we want it to do. And we want it to use our AI profile to edit these photos. I'm going to click on edit. So it's going to go ahead and upload all of these photos for Imagen AI to begin editing. So it looks like our Iceland photos are done and edited. That's 2,057 photos. We're going to download these edits to the exact same source folder, and then we're going to review the photos in Lightroom Classic. So while this is uploading and continuing to fetch those previews, if we just click on a photo here, like let's say maybe this one here of Anthony, this is obviously the before, this is the after. So if we look at before, we look at after, you can see that that preset Olivia has been applied, and you can see now all the photos take on that same edit. So whether we look at this one, this one, this one, cycle through all of them, they all have that same edit. All these photos basically edited for me. So you can see just how quickly you can edit an entire gallery of thousands and thousands of photos very quickly with Imagen AI. So if you are someone who dreads the post-processing aspect of photography, maybe you're a wedding photographer who does have to cull and edit through thousands and thousands of photos, or maybe you're a portrait photographer who's editing multiple galleries at once, I'd highly recommend giving Imagen AI a try for yourself. It truly is going to save you a lot of time, which in turn is going to make you more money if you use that time right. So if you want to try it out, I put a link down in the description. If you use that link, you'll get your first 1,500 credits for free. So I'd highly recommend going to check it out. If you enjoyed this video or you found it useful, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe for more content like this. Thank you, Imagen AI, for sponsoring today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.